Hello. The 290th day of the heroic resistance of the Ukrainian people to a Russian military large-scale invasion continues. During the day, the enemy carried out 15 airstrikes and also carried out more than 15 MLRS attacks. At night, the enemy attacked the energy infrastructure facilities in the Odessa and Mykolaiv regions with allegedly Iranian-attacked UAV-shaped 136. 10 out of 15 UAVs were intercepted. The threat of the enemy launching missile strikes on the objects of the energy system and critical infrastructure throughout the territory of Ukraine remains in the future. The Republic of Belarus continues to support the armed aggression of the Russian Federation against Ukraine, provides infrastructure for the training of enemy units. In the Volyn and Policia directions, the situation has not changed significantly, and no signs of the formation of enemy offensive groups have been detected. In the Slobozansky direction, the enemy fired mortars and barrel artillery at the areas of Zelin, Staritsa, Ohertseve, Varvarivka, Chuhunivka, Dvorikna, and Rydkadub settlements of the Kharkiv Oblast. In the Kupiansk and Lyman directions, the areas of Kislivka, Tabaivka, Pishchain, Krokmalm, Berestov, Kharkiv Oblast were hit by fire. Terny in Donetsk Oblast and Ploshchanka, Dabrova, Makiivka, Nevsk and Stelmakivka in Luhansk Oblast. In the Bakhmut and Avdiivka directions, the enemy continues to make attempts to break through the defense of our troops. It fired at the positions of the defense forces from tanks, mortars, barrel and rocket artillery in the areas of more than 20 settlements. Among them are Verkhnyo-Kamiansk, Spern, Vasil, Bilohorivka, Soldar, Bakhmutsk, Bakhmut, Opitny, Bila Ora, Kurdyamivka, Zalizn and Avdiivka of the Donetsk Oblast. In the direction of Novopavlivsk, the enemy is defending and shelling our positions with tanks, mortars, barrel and rocket artillery near the settlements of Velika Novosilka, Neskany, Prikostivka and Volodar in Donetsk Oblast. In the direction of Zaporizhia, the enemy shelled more than 15 settlements. In particular, Zelin Pol and Vermivka in the Donetsk Oblast and Huliapol, Dorozhnyanka, Zaliznik and Molotokmachka in Zaporizhia. In the Kherson direction, the enemy carried out artillery shelling of a number of settlements in the Kherson region, which are near the contact line. The city of Kherson and its surroundings suffered yet another fire damage. In order to counteract numerous cases of desertion in units of the Russian occupation forces in the territories of Luhansk region, SMS messages are being sent to subscribers of the Lugacom mobile network with a warning about criminal liability for leaving the places of service and permanent deployment points of military units. The defeat of the concentration area of the occupiers in the temporarily occupied territory of the Zaporizhia region has been confirmed. Thus, up to 150 invaders were injured. 50 of them were taken to the hospital in the city of Melitopol. Information about liquidated ones is being clarified. At the checkpoints around the city of Berdyansk, counter-subversive measures have been strengthened. The number of servicemen of the Russian occupation forces has increased, and checks of civilians have begun to be carried out more thoroughly. People without local registration are not allowed into the city. In the temporarily occupied territory of the Donetsk region, in the city of Horlivka, since December 8th of this year, the occupation administration offers representatives of small and medium-sized businesses to switch to remote work mode, due to the increased risk of shelling allegedly from the defense forces. To intimidate local residents, the Russian occupiers fired 4 152 mm artillery rounds into the city center. During the current day, units of the missile forces and artillery of the defense forces of Ukraine hit 7 control points, 6 personnel concentration areas, an artillery concentration area, and an enemy ammunition depot. I support the armed forces. Together we will win. Glory to Ukraine. Let's keep in touch.